I want to talk to you about something. I want to talk to you about the state of the quarterback.
Yes.
How do we feel about the quarterbacks today?
I don't know how I feel about your energy. Home is where I learned toughness,
Determination,
unity, patience. In this house, how you do anything
is how you do everything.
Welcome home.
Welcome to Homegrown. What is that you say? Well, it's just two guys talking ball, two quarterbacks. This guy's recently retired. I've been out of the game for a while. I know some stuff, but this guy has been in it.
Yes. And when you have this much football in your brain,
Gotta get it out.
You have to get it out.
Right.
Because my wife doesn't want to hear about Spider 2 anymore.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't care at all.
So how are we going to get it out? We're going to get it out right here. We're going to talk in a positive light about all things football, quarterbacks in particular, because look, there's a lot of pressure on the quarterback position, and there's a lot that goes into it. We're going to try and show you that. And we're in a new studio, so we're going to explore the studio space.
Not
right?
my office.
No, we're not in your office. All right, this might look like an office, but it's just a fake wall. We got film, we got the brains over here, and we got the absolute idiot on this side. This is going to be a lot of fun. Hope you join us. Stay with us all season. I can't find a harder position in sports to play than quarterback. Like, what do you think about that?
It's the toughest thing to do in all sports. Yes, hitting a baseball is extremely tough.
As we know.
100 miles an hour fastball, that's extremely tough. Playing corner in the NFL, crazy tough.
Right.
But let's not act like you're playing man coverage every snap. You're
playing zone.
Let's not act like every pass is coming your way. Let's just be honest, all right? If I'm up to bat, I don't have to swing at every pitch. But at quarterback, whether it's a run play, pass play, screen play, you got to make a mic point.
Right.
You've got to make a check for the run game. You got to make sure that the most dangerous man is blocked. That's not even talking about the pass game and letting Von Miller and Aaron Donald run straight at your face. So
you're saying that even when a quarterback just hands it off, he's responsible for the success of that play?
Yes, and just everything that comes with it. Well,
See,
absolutely.
Don't know that.
Even if the run game doesn't work and they're playing cover 2 the rest of the game and you don't complete every pass and you lose the game, who are they going to ask the questions to?
Right. How many times have you seen...
Not the run game coordinator.
How many times have you seen a quarterback hand the ball off into an unfavorable look, and you just sit at home and you're like, nobody knows that play went for nothing because the quarterback didn't see the rotation of the safeties.
And that's the thing, too, that we're going to get so far into, I think, is what are they being taught? Because I think a lot of these guys can handle it, but
I agree with that.
The CBA, the way it's set up, doesn't allow for time for these guys to be taught it also. But are they being taught it? Do the guys teaching them even know?
So is it the best position in all of sports?
100% the best position. It's the most rewarding, I think.
I think so too.
When you win a game.
Because of how much goes into each play.
When you win a game, how much is on your plate, depending on what system you're in and those things. I think it's the most rewarding position. My favorite thing to do is to win a football game, sit in my locker and watch everybody celebrate.
It's the best.
Just knowing the work that went into just that
I didn't
moment.
win as many as he did.
I didn't win the most either. I had some tough teams.
Right.
But I wouldn't trade it for anything.
But it's super rewarding.
It's super rewarding.
There's these little moments that people don't really get to see that hopefully we can kind of unearth for people and they can kind of get a little glimpse behind the curtain. When you look at where the quarterback position is, where it was when you started, do you think that we're in a good place?
I would say we're absolutely in a good place. I just think that
because I know you learned like Peyton.
Yes.
Like you love Peyton Manning, right?
Yes.
And you took a lot of what he did on the field, from preparation to details. Yeah. And like I don't see a lot of that anymore.
Yeah.
I see some of it, but do you like miss that? Do you feel like that is something that's going to hurt people in the long run? Because we look at like just Lamar, Josh Allen, like these guys, like they're incredible players, MVPs, but they haven't been able to get over the hurdle and win the Super Bowl. And I think maybe that's the missing key, is being able to really dig into some of that stuff.
Yes, you can play a certain way, but when coach calls a man play and they're playing zone and it doesn't work,
that's right.
You have to scramble and you got to do this, like that can only work so many times. That means you have to.
It's just not as repeatable.
That means you have to make a superhero play.
And we're going to show some
way
of those
more
today.
times than you don't. And how many times can you do it? Awesome. That you have the ability to do that. Great. But at the end of the day, we see it year in, year out.
Yeah.
The guys that are in that final game are the ones making the right decisions from the pocket. They're in the right play. They're doing the right thing.
Right.
And I still think that wins. The other part, the numbers in the run game, all that kind of stuff, it's just an added bonus. Mm-hmm. But you see a guy like Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
He what did he do in the Super Bowl? Yes, they had numbers in the run game, that kind. He won from the pocket.
Big time throws.
Post, 2 go balls, 1 to the running back, 1 back shoulder, the shallow cross. These are from the pocket game-changing plays that he's making because of his understanding of the game.
What's the role of a coach now?
Yeah.
I mean, are they quarterback wizards? Are they whisperers? Or are they like, let's just flashcard guys? Are they just kindergarten teachers?
There's both.
There's both, right?
There's both, but I would say that there's more flashcards because, and I don't want to say that in a negative way. It's easy to be negative to a coach, but they don't have the time.
They don't have the time.
They are not given the time.
I remember there's another situation. 4 strong.
Yes.
It's not picked up.
4 strong. What are you saying? Mike Sam,
even front. They're coming.
Yeah.
All right?
4 to the strong side.
We're sliding that way, but we're only sliding with 4 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Right? We're not going to get it.
Yeah. You got the center guard for the 3 tech.
Exactly.
You got the tackle for the end.
We don't have enough.
The Mike comes, they take him. Oh, wait, there's still another one.
That's right.
Okay.
And so what does the coach tell me?
I don't know.
Buy time. With what? With what credits? What? With my legs?
Can I have a tool?
Do I have? This is the mouse good tool. This is Mickey Mouse.
Yes.
Kevin O'Connell for the Vikings, who you know and we all respect. I heard him say something when Daniel Jones ended up landing in Minnesota after leaving New York, and he said that teams fail quarterbacks long before quarterbacks fail teams. Like, is that the truest thing you've ever heard, and why?
Yes, I agree.
It's not even a question. It's more like that's amazing that he would say that.
I agree with KO. Not a lot of organizations will come out and say that, but he's in a good place because of what he's done there. So he has the freedom to say the truth.
That's right.
Absolutely, it's true. The Raiders didn't have to give me another chance after my rookie year. They didn't have to keep after every new head coach, after all these things, but they did, and they let me grow, become a really good football player.
Right.
And so for me, there's a lot of guys that I've seen similar situations. It makes me sick because it's the era of, I need it now. If you look at every NFL team, not all of them are ready to win right now.
Exactly
but
right.
But we're going to treat them all like they have to. And that's like, is that fair? No, but that is the job. That is the responsibility. That is what you're getting paid to do. I get it. But the fact is, and we're going to get into that because I just care about the truth, is I don't care about what's popular, is not all these teams are ready to win.
So who's getting it right? So I guess at the end of the day, you just left the game.
Yeah.
You've seen everybody. You're in it, right? You know all these guys. We pop on film now, and it's like, no, I know this they're doing this. It's great.
Yeah.
Who's the standard bearer? Like, who are the guys that you see that are doing it correctly?
Oh, man. Well, you think about coaches first, McVay, LaFleur, Zach Taylor,
Love that.
You go with Andy Reid.
I'm a big believer in coaches. I know you know that.
Big believer in coaches.
Yeah.
At some point, it comes down to the players. When the game's on line, you need to make a play. Players, you got to get open. You got to make the plays dance. You know what I mean? But there's so many great coaches, and that's a few to name. But you look at their quarterbacks, Stafford.
Yep.
You look at Mahomes. You got Josh Allen. You got all these guys, Burrow. Lamar.
Good, yep.
I'm going to stop naming them.
You know what's interesting about all those names? So you mentioned great coaches that have a great scheme.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off here, but they have the structure in place.
Yes.
But then those guys have the ability to not only run the structure, but then make plays a little bit above and beyond.
Yes.
Yes.
And
so you look at that team, those teams, you're like, well, there's a reason they're successful because it's not just a robot playing quarterback.
That's right.
And it's not just a great athlete playing quarterback and there's nothing happening at the structural level.
Yep.
There's both.
Yes.
There's both.
I would say, like, my superpower, I was a good athlete, but, like, extending plays and doing that, it's not my superpower.
Yep.
My superpower was seeing a play that wasn't going to work.
Yep.
Seeing a pass play versus certain coverage that this is dead in the water already. Checking that play and making a normal 7-6 yard gain when it could have been catastrophe. You know? And so
complete
you
disaster.
Look at these guys that are doing the same things, man, which, they're getting into good plays. And we always said this, good plays with good coaches into good looks equal great results.
Write that down. Write that down.
And so when you see these guys that are continually, quote unquote, at the top of people's rankings and these kind of things, they're just doing the really simple things really, really well. They're doing the details really, really well. They're not getting hit by this pressure, 3 times a year.
Right.
Like, you may get them once, but I promise you it's not going to happen again.
Yeah.
Then it's their study habit. Everyone talks about Mahomes extending plays, doing this. Do you know the notes he takes?
Exactly. You have to love it, right?
Yeah, he loves it.
Like, you have to love the hard stuff.
Yes.
And I know Gruden instilled that, and that's why you guys were perfect together. I know when you guys came together, it was like, oh, they're not going to mix well. I'm like, are you kidding me?
They're perfect.
Nobody watches more film than those two people, and that loves the game more and loves the grind.
I talk to him almost every week.
just because of that, right?
Yes.
Because of that relationship
Shared
that you
interest.
guys have. So you have to love that, right? So like, do you think those guys must love it, or otherwise you wouldn't put in that extra time?
You have to love it.
Yeah.
And speaking of Gruden, he would always look at me. He's like, "Hey, Carr, you gotta love the misery, man." See? And I was like, "I don't want to."
Spoken like Chucky. I don't want to love it.
I don't want to love it, but
there is an element that you do love it. Yeah, you love the solving of the problem.
I wake up and I want to sleep 2 more hours, but I can't because it's just burning in my head that
won't shut
pressure
off.
got us yesterday in practice.
Yep.
Give me a. Hey, Gar, give me an answer, man. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Gar, I got something for you today. What are you going to do when Gunther comes after you today, man?
That's right. It's fantastic.
And so I'd have to have 8 different answers. This is what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
And we'd go out and we'd shred it. He'd be like, Waller, look at this guy, man. He's going to check the choice, man, and you're going to, you know.
I love it.
It was that love of that. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
Sometimes it sucks.
Because you had to be in there in the morning, and it was like 4 o'clock.
Start your career 0-10. That sets you back.
I actually forgot that it was 10 straight, but I was just enjoying my little brother playing football. Look, there's a lot of hard truths in the game. And there's a lot of hard truths when you come to the realization that you're going to stop playing.
Yeah.
Let's dig into that. Was it difficult to walk away?
Yes. Yes and no. You know how much I actually love my wife and kids. And so
Yes, I do.
being home with them is not rough. I'm not trying to hide from them.
That's a great point to make at the beginning.
Yes. But yes, it was difficult in the fact that I miss my teammates. I miss the grind. You know, those are the things that I miss, you know, the competitiveness, playing against the world's best. But I don't miss 3rd and 8 and getting hit in the mouth, you know. That's something
Hard to
that
miss those moments.
You got to set your mind for that.
You got to want that.
You got to want that. But so yeah, I mean, yes, I miss it. I'll miss it forever.
So you've talked about before that you were ready to spend your entire career with one team.
Yeah.
And it was the Raiders.
Yeah.
Why? Why the Raiders? Why were they so important?
Well, you know, it's funny. I just talked to Mark Davis yesterday. Just called him. You know, we check in. You know, keep a great relationship, and one of the things we both said is like the respect we have for one another and how much love we have for that place. You know, is second to none. I would love to see someone love the Raiders more than me. You know, good luck. I knew I was called to that place, and so that was my situation. Those are the cards I was dealt, and I loved it. And so my love for the Raiders is deep in my heart. You know, if I'm going to go play a Madden game, I'm playing with the Raiders. Like, you know,
right.
And I love my time with Saints. I love my teammates. The fans were great. The organization was great. That was awesome. But I also felt like a hired contractor. You know.
Yeah.
Whereas
that's weird how you do feel that way after you leave your first team.
When I go back home, it was like I'm a Raider. You know, and everyone would agree with that. You know.
So, did you think about retirement when your time with the Raiders was over?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I prayed about it. I selfishly, I wanted to be done just because I was like, no, man, like this is my team and this is my team forever.
Yep.
But as I prayed about it, I just felt like there was more I needed to do pouring into people's lives. There was more I wanted to do on the football field. I wanted to play. I wasn't ready at the end of it. I felt like the Lord was showing me, he's like, you're not ready to just be done playing football. And I was like, okay. So I went and I played, and great relationships. I still talk to Cam and DeMario and AK and Taysom, and we're all in text. You know, I'm in a group text with Foster. You know, the relationships we built and all those kind of things like that. Those will never go away.
So, what's your message to Saints fans now? Like, so
I wish them the best.
Yeah.
I love the Saints. I love the team. Love the fans. I want Spencer to ball. I want him to do so great because the city deserves it. And when we play well, when we were winning there, the city was so on fire and so
it's
exciting.
so hard to play there.
It's an amazing for the home team.
Yeah, but like for
away
the visitor,
team, it sucks.
I've been there as a visitor.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the worst.
But yeah, my message to Saints fans, I hope you win everything.
So why did you hang it up ultimately?
Yeah, well, my shoulder wasn't 100%. You know, I could have rehabbed it. They said maybe we'll get it to 100%.
Yeah.
But I needed more time to do the rehab right and all that. Then I could have had surgery and I'd have been out till who knows when.
It's so hard to like when they think about quarterbacks. I remember anytime I'd see a quarterback miss time in camp or anything, I'm like, I don't know how they recover from that. Like we talk about time, like you need so much time.
I'm a guy that I took every rep, every practice. Like I'm stealing reps.
Bro, that's crazy. I remember you would literally be like incapacitated.
Yeah.
I'd see you on Sunday and like, oh, I'm practicing Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Like, what? How is that possible? I would I'm not practicing for 3 weeks when you're out there. So that's important to you.
It was important to me for my teammates to see what I just went through and to paint the picture and show them that, no, I'm not going to be ready for Sunday. I'll be ready Wednesday.
Yeah.
Unless it's just broken, it doesn't work.
Sure.
Then there's nothing I can do.
It's almost like that's the role for the quarterback. Like that's their life. Like how much does injury and pain management play in the quarterback's life?
Oh, your favorite quarterback, your least favorite quarterback, they're all dealing with something.
Everybody.
You can't take hits from these dudes nowadays and not feel it for weeks.
I know that.
Even, this is what Greg Olson used to say, my coach, Ole. He used to tell us all the time, he's like, people don't realize just the little nudges. Like,
those are the worst.
That they allow them to do. You throw a ball and you get nudged and then your neck's jacked. You know?
Yeah, you literally have whiplash, like you get in a car accident.
Yeah, and they just gave you a little shoulder and no one sees it. But I said, he would always say, those things all add up. So when you can avoid getting hit, avoid it.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
I remember you said it'd be unfair to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you mean by that?
It'd be unfair. I wouldn't have been 100% to start.
Exactly.
When am I at 100%? I don't know. When is that timeline? When do I start practicing? When do I rush it too early? It's a long season.
Tough, man.
So all those things are going through my head. And if I have to get it fixed, like, I don't know at that point, do I have to get it fixed? Like, what if we rehab and it gets worse? What if I go to throw, it feels great and then I throw one and boom, it's bad,
Because that's the thing about throwing, and like people don't understand, it's not like we're on a mound and the mechanics are the same every time.
Yeah.
You
Boom,
move,
boom,
right?
boom.
You have to do so many, watch Pat throw.
Yeah.
Like it's every different arm angle. You can't control it, really.
Think about this. You do the rehab.
Yeah.
You feel great. You can throw in T-shirt and shorts. You put your pads on, you feel good. Okay. Now you get hit and land on it.
Yeah. Now what does it do?
Now what does it do?
Right. Like the pitchers aren't falling off the mound on their shoulder.
And so like I had to, there's a lot I had to take consideration.
Yeah.
Ultimately I wasn't 100%. And I couldn't do that to Chris. I couldn't do that to Rashid and Jawan. I couldn't do that to AK. I couldn't do that to Cam. I couldn't do that to Mark. I couldn't go out there not 100% and say, guys, I'm going to just try for you. Like, that's not fair to them.
Yep.
And so I wasn't ready, and so that's why.
When did it dawn on you that, like, every minute of your day is no longer... I remember when it hit me, it's like Tom Coughlin used to have every minute detailed.
Yeah.
And the first off-season or time I had when I should be at football and I wasn't, like, that was a weird feeling. When did that moment hit you where you woke up and you're like, oh, I guess I don't have to go watch film right now or rehab?
Yeah,
Do you remember having that moment?
It was a couple weeks in after I decided, and all of a sudden I'm like waking up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30.
That's never you.
And never me.
Bro.
And then it hit me one day. I was like, man, I feel great. I've been sleeping.
Probably should have practice should have started at 10 every day.
I started thinking, I was like, man, practice should start at noon.
Yeah.
Let me sleep. I feel like a new human. And so I was like, this is 20 years of no sleep, and this is what I feel like after 3 weeks of sleep.
Right.
And so that's when it really hit.
So it hit you when you started sleeping in.
Yes, and then when Heather was like, hey, I'm gonna run to the store, and I was like, yeah, I'll go with you. I was like,
I remember I did that to Melody, my wife. It threw her off.
Heather went like this. She was walking. She goes,
You're not allowed to come to Target with me.
Heather was completely shocked. She was like, but you want to come?
Yeah.
Like she was like so happy.
Yeah.
I was like, because usually, even off season, we're watching film, we're studying for the next practice, the next day, learning something. For me, it was learning another playbook,
Yeah, another playbook. Okay, so what needed more? You talk about work and like time. Like what needed more work, your husband game or your dad game? Like that's
oh man,
that's like
both.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like
so different. My kids are like, I never saw my dad when he was growing up.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being intentional.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm doing my best. And I was like, Heather's like super thankful, and the kids are like, yeah, Dad,
Yeah.
But then when you get done and you don't have those hours of film, those hours of that, you sit back and you're like, oh my gosh, I can say yes to everything. Like, Dad, can't yes. Hey, babe, you want to yes? You want to go on a date? Yeah, absolutely. On a Wednesday night.
So finish the sentence for me. I would consider returning to the NFL only if my brother could come with me. I have a bad hip. Only if. And maybe you don't even know yet.
Only if I was healthy.
Yep.
And there was a chance to win a Super Bowl.
Amen to that, bro.
Because anything sub of that,
let's just wait until like after Thanksgiving, and we'll all sit down at the table and be like, okay, these three teams.
See, everybody keeps doing this. You, Heather, my kids, you're not retired. I said, I'm done.
Yeah, but if
I'm done.
I'm not going to put anything on any teams, but if we sit down at Thanksgiving and there's a team that needs a quarterback.
Okay, enough talk about quarterbacks that don't even play anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's talk about some quarterbacks that are playing.
It's coming up.
Let's break them down.
I'm down. So there's a couple different matchups. We got Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold. But honestly, is there a better matchup than the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen? I can't think of one. Can you think of one?
If they are at their best, and that's what we're going to talk about. Let's go to the board and check it out.
It's not that far.
I love this play right here because this is RCE. This is recognizing, communicating, and executing.
So I
at
guess
its
we're writing
finest.
that down? I should
All
write
right?
that down.
This is beautiful. We're going to get a shell look. What's a shell look? It's a too high look.
Got it.
Is it cover two? Is it quarters? We don't know. Tight splits? We'll see. All right? Everyone can get their fine-tooth comb out and try and get your geometry tools out and try and figure out what it is.
Of the angle. It's
all right?
pretty clear.
But hey, guess what? People move after the snap in the NFL. All right? We don't get a clicker when you're standing back there in the pocket with this pass rush trying to eat your face, man. You got Ed Oliver trying to rip your head off, and you're over here trying to correct somebody? Well, with a protractor? Come on, man. It's shell coverage.
You've never used a protractor in your life.
No, I didn't. I
Me
have a degree, though.
I've seen one, though.
You have a degree?
I have a degree. Just recently got it. It's not a doctorate. So you know.
First overall pick back pre-CBA, didn't need a degree. All right, here we go.
Show up. Go to football.
You're going to get a choice takeoff.
Okay, great.
Choice takeoff. You don't want to know why I like we're going to get a little
like
motion over
choice in
here.
general.
All right, we're going to
Choice
get a
takeoff sounds
choice.
even better.
What's a choice route? Hey, it's your choice, man. You can sit down, you can break in, you can break out.
Love that.
All right, what are we going to have on a choice route? We're going to have a bench route, some kind of corner route. Come back if you're in a wide split.
Okay.
Some kind of drive concept, something else coming to you, maybe for a read, or maybe a spot concept. There, you can mess with the backside depending on what you're calling over here. If you're calling a choice route, don't really want to drive. You don't want something coming in. So usually it's a spot. It's a pressure. It's something to pull the Mike defender to number 3. Who's number 3? 1, 2, 3. Try and pull him out of the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so what we're going to see here is absolutely phenomenal from Lamar Jackson. Bring the motion. All right. So now you see that you got the too high look. Okay, so now the question is, we got an alert right here. I'm sure it's written in the playbook on the choice takeoff. So what's choice takeoff? I just said choice. Takeoff means we're going to run a post, and the choice route is going to choice and then take off.
Instead of choicing, he's going to choice and then take off.
He's gone.
Got it.
He's out of the picture.
I love that.
All right, so we're going to alert the post.
Okay.
But what this post job is a take 2 post. Take 2 defenders with you.
1-2.
Take 2 of them with you. You got to take 2 with you. And if they don't, you're getting the football.
Essentially, we're trying to create that matchup right here.
Boom. What is this game about? Matchups.
Love it.
What I love about this quarterback right here is he understands matchups. He understands. This is recognizing the defense.
He does, even when he talks in press conferences, he's always talking about his matchups and his guys.
Yes.
More than even scheme.
He doesn't get enough credit. We see the flash of the speed, the 96 speed rating on Madden.
Right.
All right. But what he does not get enough credit for is this right here. He recognizes this is exactly why they put it in. We're trying to get this matchup. How do we get these 2 guys one-on-one and let our running back destroy him? Watch this route. Boom. Take 2 posts, takes 2.
Little stutter.
And look at this. Look at that ball.
Great throw.
In stride.
It's beautiful.
This is Lamar at his best.
Josh Allen is a freak, and it's super fun to watch. And this is, let me tell you something. You've played against Spags, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you're playing against Steve Spagnuolo. You're playing against Kansas City Chiefs. And you think you're going to get in this tight formation. You're going to run a man beater, okay? We're going to cross them up, right? And all these man-to-man cover guys are going to just slam into each other, right? That's what you think's going to happen, okay? So this is where I get excited about Josh. It kind of flies in the face of conventional football because as we snap this, what we're going to see is all these crossers, watch nobody chase. You see the Kansas City Chiefs?
Pass it all off.
They passed it all off. And so Steve Spagnuolo, because here's the line of scrimmage, or here's where they got to get for first down. It's short yardage. They're expecting man coverage.
Great call.
Everyone in the building thinks they're going to play man. The Buffalo Bills think they're going to play man. They don't, okay? But when you have a quarterback of this ability, okay, so we tried to do a little pick. Nothing happened. And now here comes Josh. Josh is like, I got to make a first down. But Josh isn't thinking first down. Josh is thinking, I'm about to hit the end zone. Crazy to my brain, I can't fathom that because I got caught, right? How many times have you been in the situation you're like, man, let's just try to get the 2. Let's try to get the 2 for the first down. But then here goes Josh. Broken tackle. Pump fake. Broken tackle, run by. Broken tackle. Run you over. Are you serious right now? Like, what are you supposed to do with this?
Let's get into this. Clint Kubiak is coming to Seattle. Guess who else is coming?
Who?
Sam Darnold.
Oh, great.
Former first-round pick. I didn't have that honor.
Sorry, not everyone can be in the
Anyways.
32 of them.
What are we going to see? What is Clint Kubiak looking at? What is Andrew Janocko, the quarterback coach? What is he looking at when they're making the decision? Who do we want at quarterback, man? They went and got Jalen Milroe. All right? So you know that they're going to run the football.
Yeah, they're definitely doing that.
This run game is going to be humming. I promise you right now.
That's
Clint
exciting
Kubiak
for Seahawks fans.
is going to run the football.
And for their head coach.
They're going to run the football, whether it's him or whether it's Jalen Milroe trotting onto the field.
Almost like Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
That worked out great.
Yep.
All right. They are going to run the football. What happened? So why is Geno out? Why do they have a new quarterback? Why is Sam in? Sometimes it's scheme fit. Sometimes it's there's a lot of things.
Sam has played well in this scheme in the last couple stops.
Sam has played well in this scheme.
Yeah.
Clint Kubiak is watching Sam Darnold run KO's offense, all right, to pristine efficiency, surgical. He's not a butcher at quarterbacks. We got to be surgeons.
Love that.
Sam is doing that. And where I think Sam is at his best is outside the pocket. And what better way? This is the first time I was in a bootleg system.
Yeah.
All right. When I tell you guys are wide open, explosives, all of those things, you're going to get Cooper Kupp, JSN. You're going to get the new tight end everyone's excited about. You're going to get these guys running this way, running that way, handing jet sweeps, running the ball. And then guess what? All of a sudden, boom, play action. So this is one of these plays. You got Justin Jefferson up top.
Okay.
This is a beautiful design by KO, and I'm sure Clint Kubiak's watching this because he's got some pretty good young receivers. All right. He's going to see this. What are they going to do? You're going to see Atlanta Falcons. They're going to play a cover 2 over here. They're going to play a quarters over here.
Okay.
Quarter, half, cover 6, 6 flip, whatever you want to call it. Don't really care. Some people, I was in offense where they called cover 6 3 week. Blew my mind. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. All right. It blew my mind. It was the biggest mental hurdle I had to get over. All right.
You don't have to get over that mental hurdle. You just say we're not calling it 3 week.
That's unbelievable. So what we're going to do, we're going to get a jet sweep this way. We're going to get an action this way with the run game. We're going to get a down. We're going to get a bang flat on the Sam linebacker on the ball. We're going to get a keeper corner right here to take 2 out, and we're going to get an over route right here. Okay, by Justin Jefferson. They're playing cloud because Justin Jefferson's over there.
Got to double him.
We're going to bring the motion to get these backers to go.
Okay,
right?
Good.
To bring Justin this way. The most important part of this play, all right, obviously is the keeper corner.
Yeah.
You get the ball very rarely in this offense. Are you going to get the ball? You're going to see here in a second. Just stay with me. Very rarely are you going to get the ball in this offense on this keeper corner. It doesn't happen all the time. It's tough, man. Yeah. It's tough to get you the ball versus the coverages and the match coverages people play nowadays, all right? It's going to be tough to get you the ball. What we're looking for is the over. We want the ball to go to Jay Jettas right here. Rightfully so. They're going to want this ball to go to JSN. Yeah. But Sam, it's the fake. Andrew Janocko has screamed at him, I promise you.
Already.
2,000 times. Run through the fake. He's probably so sick of hearing it. Run through the fake.
Great coaching point.
Run through the fake. Don't give me this one.
Yeah,
don't give me the T-Rex
straight
arm.
Through.
I need you to run through the fake, another step, get the linebackers to go one more step. It's the faking by the running back and the quarterback getting these guys open. So watch Sam's fake, man. Look at this. Look at that fake. Boom.
Nice.
And he's running. Now look, this is where I think he's at his best. You get Sam on the edge. Doesn't have to sit in the pocket. Doesn't have to see all the coverages, see all the blitzes.
No,
he mentioned it himself. He mentioned himself.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
This is where he's most comfortable, I believe. I don't know for sure, but I believe this is where Sam.
You just watch the guy play, and you know where he's most comfortable. It looks
That's
like
right.
he's most comfortable here.
Watch this throw. It was basically like he handed it to Justin Jefferson.
What I want you to see is Brock Purdy's toughness, his grit, his ability to layer the football. And this is—I'm glad we chose this end zone shot because this is one of the finest examples. Look at his licking his fingers. Does that mean a pass? I have to talk to Brock about that. Okay, got to do that on runs too now, Brock. Make sure we're licking our fingers on runs. All right, send the motion, get a little man coverage. But this is the beauty. Here comes a looper. This guy decided that I'm going to try to end Brock Purdy's day.
Yeah.
And what happened? He stood right in the fire.
Yep. He was in the Super Bowl.
I mean, this guy can play ball.
For a reason.
This is above and beyond the X's and O's. Kind of like what you were showing with Sam.
Yeah.
Sam's ability to move out of the pocket, make something happen when it's not there. But watch this throw. Boom, right in the face. Boom, perfect. Up and over.
That's not just another completion.
That's not like, you have to think about.
It's being undercut at the same time.
It's being undercut by the guy that's covering the receiver, right? So you have this guy undercutting. You have to throw it over him.
Yeah.
All of that while on my back.
Don't throw it too high. Don't throw it too high.
Right, you can't, because I've done that. I've thrown it too high, and it goes here, and now it goes that way, and I'm laying over here. Trying to figure out what happened.
I think I have to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to say this because, yes, we have all been there, and all of these guys have made those mistakes. But when they're at their best is what we're talking about.
Well, that's
right,
what I'm
Dave?
saying. This is his pinnacle. This is like this is Brock Purdy.
He has this in him.
Toes up.
Why do you get paid, Dave? Tell me.
Because his toes are up. And this is going to be a completion.
This is my favorite play of the whole football season last year. This is my
Your
favorite
play of the entire football season.
I would venture to say the greatest throw last year maybe had been someone throwing the ball to Rashid Shaheed in Dallas. That was the dot, man.
That was a good throw.
Even Tom Brady thought so himself. But my favorite play of the football season, and we're just going to let Lamar teach you on this one, because when
I'm
was
curious.
his birthday? Somebody tell me.
January 7th, 1997.
Wow.
On January
Our
7th.
stat
Listen
guys
to
are
me.
on it.
On January 7th, 1997, the good Lord said, Lamar Jackson's going to be born. Okay.
Hey, you know what I think sometimes the good Lord has attribute points, right? Gives us all 100.
Listen, man.
He just dumped a few extra in Lamar Jackson's bucket.
I'm just going to say, on this day in history,
Something happened.
the Cincinnati Bengals had zero chance to stop it. Because you don't have the DNA points to stop this man on this play.
You really don't.
We're just going to hit play, and I'm going to stare at you like a romance
I'm
novel.
going to watch this.
And I'm going to
Romance
tell you,
novels
you better
stare.
enjoy this, Raven fans. You better enjoy this.
Tackle
Because
him.
no one else in the world
Buddy.
is doing stuff like this.
Guys,
That is a touchdown. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, we got good protection. We got routes. It's football. We're teaching. Now let's watch Lamar. Look at this.
there's no
Huh.
teaching here.
This one wasn't on time.
Hey, check this
The
out.
play wasn't
Hey, come back
there.
here a little deeper. Come out into the deep
Hey,
water with me.
If I said, hey, Cincinnati Bengals, would you like this picture at some point?
Yeah, I feel good about this.
Yes, we got Lamar to the
Trey's
sideline.
right here. Like, we're all
We
coming.
got our guys. Hubbard's coming. Good athlete.
There's 9
Everyone's
guys.
covered.
Yeah, we're good.
Everyone's
Yeah, we
plastering.
got
They're
him.
plastering. When scramble drills break out, DB coaches yell, plaster!
By the way, here's the line of scrimmage.
Look at this.
This is the line of scrimmage.
I remember
Okay.
a night football game when I was growing up, and Michael Vick, it was the first time they ever put a line at the line of scrimmage. Like, we're going to watch how crazy this guy runs behind this line. All right?
Yeah.
If they drew this line on this play, you'd be in disbelief where this line is. I don't
Yes,
even know
it's
if that's
literally like
look, there's
12 or
the ref.
13-yard
There
line,
he is.
yeah.
Look at this. He's 5, 10, 15, 20
He hit-
yards.
He hit a little bit of a.
I'm going to keep drawing circles because it's that unbelievable to me. Are you kidding me? This is insane, man.
go back to like where he's at the numbers because
Yes.
he hits another drop back.
Oh, yeah.
Watch. So he gets to here.
Yes.
There you go. And I'm gonna hit another 5-step drop, and then I'm gonna head out.
Hey, right here.
Kinda crazy.
I promise you the Bengals D-line coach was like this.
We got this.
Guys, we did it.
Hey, I'm not getting fired today.
He
guys.
looked over at Zach
I got a
Taylor
job.
and said, hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, don't
you
worry.
see our guys?
Hey,
You
he
see our
gave
boys?
one of these. I got it. All right. And you know what Lamar said? Forget your wink, man.
When did he drop the headset?
January 7th, 1997.
Oh, that was the best one.
January 7th, 1997. He's just better than you. All right, we just broke these guys down. MVPs, talent everywhere, new contracts, all of those things. This is what they were like at their best. They're special, but we got someone else who I think is like that.
There is another guy that we want to pay particular attention to this week because he has that ability deep inside. He just has to let it out. Derek's going to gas him up.
You remember how I told you that we love quarterbacks? And we root for all quarterbacks. Well, we especially are rooting for this quarterback.
Giants quarterbacks.
Listen here. the New York football
You meant Russell Wilson.
Giants.
Got it.
All right? We're rooting for you, Russell Wilson. Walter Payton, Man of the Year.
I forgot
all right?
about that.
Super Bowl champion. All right? All the experience, the Pro Bowls, the accolades, the records. Oh, my goodness. All right? But guess what? They drafted a young kid.
They did.
All right? You and I were that young kid at one point, trying to
exciting.
take down the old guy, trying to make our way in this league, the late round pick, all these things. Well, they took him in the first round. Everyone's excited about it. Hey, what if you throw an incompletion? What if there's a 3 and out?
What if?
What if? I want to remind you that none of that matters.
That's right.
You are Russell Wilson, Super Bowl champ. You are a walking Hall of Famer, man. You're an unbelievable football player, and you proved it.
Russ, it's your turn to show everybody that Brian Daboll is still a good coach. This team can be a good team. And you do that by leadership, by details, by grabbing those young guys and bringing them up. Bring those young guys with you. Let's see how far we can go.
Play by play, down by down, focus, detail, execution. It's what you've done your whole career. It's what you've done your whole life, man. You've worked hard, and you've done it. Go be a great teammate, be a great leader,
and be the Russell Wilson that we believe that you are.
Still dangerous. Hopefully we see that week 1. And just like that, week 1 is upon us. Question. Are week 1 jitters a real thing?
No jitters, excitement, but I also didn't know I was going to start off 0-10.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Thank you to all of our subscribers. Thank you for showing up. Look, we're going to try and put out good content. You can find us on social media. You can find us on TikTok, MySpace, Twitter,
Instacart.
all those. They are great, by the way.
You can FaceTime
I've saved
Dave.
648 hours
Hey,
of shopping.
we're going
on
to go
Instacart.
deep dive every week on the quarterback matchups, on the big news, on the not so big news. But if you're a fan of your team, you can be a fan of this because we're going to break them down.
And if you want to like really dig into why your team is good, why your quarterback's good, what are they struggling with, what can get them over the hump, you come here. Okay,
That's right.
Come here to Homegrown. We got you.